Airtake Mod Soldier here, and I'm back to talk about Star Trek Picard Season 2, Episode 5, and my thoughts on this episode. It's getting worse. We are now at the halfway point of this show. And usually at this point, you pretty much know what you're going to get for the rest of the season. And, boy, they have fucked up. So the whole reason for the Federation not turning fascist is because of a certain thing not happening. No, not a certain thing. A certain person not doing something. I'll get into the who and what in the spoiler section, but it is the dumbest fucking reason for there to be a fascist... Well, actually, for it to stop a fascist dictopia in the future. It is beyond stupid. And again, they don't understand the character of Picard. They don't understand Star Trek. This show is an abomination. It is so fucking dumb at points. I don't get how they got the green light to fucking show this. There was nothing in this episode that was good. There was so much fucking bad, it's beyond a joke. The people writing this show don't understand Star Trek. They just don't. Fundamentally don't understand anything. Kurtzman has no fucking idea what he's doing. Whoever directed this, whoever wrote this whole fucking show is a moron. Because this episode proves that they are so small-minded. Oh God, it's so fucking... The reason for there not to be a fucking fascist utopia is so fucking stupid. I can't believe they just writ it. I mean, I want to go into spoilers. I have to go into spoilers. I can't dodge this anymore. It was a shit episode. Don't watch it. Just don't. Fucking hell. Let's get into spoilers. So in 3, 2, 1. So the whole reason for the fascist dictopia is because a fucking ancestor of Picard doesn't go on a NASA mission. That's the whole fucking reason for all the mess that happens in the future. Because a Picard is not on a mission. Because apparently Picard says that in his time, one of his ancestors, which is a woman, obvious fuckingly, goes on a mission and collects some sort of life from a planet, and she knows it's sentient, and she brings it to Earth, and that somehow stops humanity turning fascist. It is fucking stupid. That's the reason. And in the same fucking episode, Picard says the humans don't know anything about this time period. Yes, we do! Yes, we fucking do, you stupid cunt! Cisco knew this fucking time period because he travelled back for the Bell fucking riots. They put that in this episode. Picard's saying those exact words. Humans don't know this part of time. Even though in previous fucking better shows they have told us what's happened in this time. The Bell riots, the eugenics war, nuclear war. Jesus Christ! We even know about fucking Khan. Humans know this fucking period pretty fucking well. These writers have no fucking idea what they're writing. Because everything is so fucking dumbed down and so fucking stupid. Just watch Star Trek. Just watch the fucking thing you're trying to write. There are fucking episodes. Fucking 100 of them. Just watch one. If you're going to go back in fucking time, go to Google, type in all the fucking episodes of Star Trek through the fucking 100 years, 50, 60 years it's been around for, and just type in the episodes about time, and it will tell you everything you need to know. Every fucking thing. How the fuck can you not know this? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm so fucking angry because it's such a stupid thing. So, Picard's ancestor, which is a woman, because obviously it had to be a fucking woman. Because, and again, they also fuck up their own fucking canon, because in the previous episode, Picard says his family doesn't return to France for 100 generations. But yet, his fucking ancestor was in France. She has an English accent, again for some reason, not French, an English accent, but apparently she still lives in France. So what's the fucking point? Why say that, Picard? I gave you a fucking tick for that in the last review. About explaining the fucking Picard's having an English accent. But now you've just fucking fucked up by saying your ancestors went back earlier than you said. How the fuck can you get that wrong? How? Jeez, oh my God. Let's just go through the episode now the right way. So, the episode starts off with Rennie Picard training for the mission to go to outer space. But apparently she's having problems because she isn't that confident in herself. Oh, it turns out the lady who Q was talking about in the previous episode, that's Picard's ancestor. Her name's Rennie Picard, and she's trained to go out into outer space on a mission called the Europa mission. That's the mission. So, yeah, she's having problems and she isn't confident enough, so she's having doubts about going on the mission. So apparently, this girl not going on this mission is why humanity turned fascist. It's fucking dumb, but okay. So the next scene is the Borg Queen talking to herself, but realising that she can get through to the outside world because she feels all the technology around, and she hears about, she can sense phone lines, computers, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So she makes a call to the French constabulary, the police, and asks the police to send somebody to help her to get to the Picard winery place, whatever it's called, and it works. The police send one police officer to deal with domestic, basically, which is wrong because you would never send just one officer to deal with that. It would always be two officers, but okay, I believe that. And again, it kind of seemed a bit stupid, but fine, whatever. The next scene is Raffi and 7 and 9 planning on getting Rios freed from the ice bus. And they talk about releasing him, but what's confusing to me is they keep acting like as soon as he gets off the bus, they're going to put him against the wall and shoot him. He's only going to Mexico, that's all. But the way they talk about it, again, it just sounds like he's going to die if they don't get him off that bus. It's so bloody strange. Why not just wait for him to get to Mexico and just grab him? Why bother ICE at all? Well, we all know why they're doing this. Because again, they have to say that ICE is bad and they're the good guys. Because somehow 7 is able to use a tricorder to turn off a bus. Because tricorders can do that, apparently. So they turn off the bus. ICE agent, well, the dickhead ICE agent, who you're supposed to hate, but it kind of just seems over the fucking top, starts going crazy, then opens the door to Rios, and Rios and other Mexicans just punch the the ICE guy, and he just falls down like a sack of shit. Then Raffi gets to the bus and stuns the driver. And then 7 frees Rios, and they free all the illegal guys. Okay, problem here. You don't know who these fucking people are. They could be criminals and murderers being sent back to Mexico. We don't know. You don't know. I get releasing Raffi. I get releasing Rios. you can't release all of them. But again, they're trying to make a fucking statement here. Because obviously this is the show to do that sort of thing with. I mean, for fuck's sake. Anyway, they release all the Mexicans, and they run off back to America. Yay, well done. Raffi has some sort of weird moments thinking that she saw fucking Lego Boy. But it turns out it wasn't him. She's going insane. Seven's kind of noticing, but she doesn't really want to push it because she cares about Raffi so much. I mean, if you cared about her so much, why not pull her aside and say, are you okay? Not just keep mentioning it every couple of minutes. How about just pull her aside and force her to just get on with the crying? You know, accept it. Because she doesn't seem to accept that Lego Boy's dead. And it's kind of getting annoying now. Again, we all know he's not fucking dead. We all know that. But can we just get on with it? I really don't need to have this extra crap with Raffi. I don't care. It's so fucking useless to watch when we all know Lego Boy's not dead, he's coming back. So can we just get on with it? The next scene is Picard with the Watcher, and she explains what she is. Picard mentions, you know, the original series guy who, well, the original series episode where Kirk met somebody like the Watcher. So they have to remind you about better Star Trek, which they always do in these shows. Because, again, they're so shit, they have to remind you of better so you stick around for some reason. Don't know why that would help them, but apparently that's what they want to do. So Picard mentions that. The Watcher explains to Picard that Rennie is important, and that if she doesn't go on this mission, then time's going to get fucked up. The Watcher is there to keep an eye on this sort of stuff and to protect things in the timeline, so the timeline does not get screwed up, because Renee is just that fucking important, and this mission is just that fucking important. It's so fucking stupid, unbelievable. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, so Picard and the Watcher decide to work together and help Renee get to the mission. The Watcher then opens a link to a therapy session with Renee and the Doctor, who was obviously fucking Q. I fucking realised it was Q about 10 fucking seconds when the Doctor talked. I mean, for fuck's sake. It wasn't hard to realise that, and Picard needed 20 minutes to figure that out? 10 seconds. I knew it was fucking Q. Just, what the fuck? So apparently Q is the one helping her, well, not helping her, trying to get her to quit this mission, because apparently this mission is just that important, and Q just wants to fuck up humanity's timeline for some fucking reason. We still don't know, but in this episode, they pretty much reveal that yes, Q is dying, and this is just him going insane, basically. So Picard realizes it's Q, says they need to stop him, they need to, help Renee get onto the mission and be successful with it. Whatever. The next scene is the French policeman arriving at the Picard ranch, whatever. He looks around, doesn't see anybody, but he notices that there is something weird in the garden, because the cloak is just that shit, that you can just see the ship anyway with the cloak on. They did this sort of thing better in A Voyage Home. They just did it better. So the police officer, who is on his own, goes to a weird ship, a weird ship, on his own. Doesn't call it in. I know they try to signal. They do a scene where they see that his radio's fucked up and they can't call, his back to his police station. So he goes alone in a ship, a weird-looking ship, on his own. Again, it's so fucking stupid. And here's a woman screaming, who's obviously the Borg Queen. He rushes to go help her, but when he sees her, pretty much realizes it's an alien and tries to run away, but the Queen grabs him, and then we have this really weird scene between the Queen and Agnes, which, oh my god, it's just so fucking annoying. The Queen is so fixated on Agnes, it's just strange. So the weird scene between Agnes and the Queen is the Queen is holding a police officer hostage and tells Agnes, you either let me join you or I will put myself in the police officer. So Agnes decides to shoot the Borg Queen and the police officer at the same time because she's firing a shotgun. Not a fucking modern day shotgun, a fucking old ass shotgun, which is apparently loaded whilst it was on the wall. Kind of dangerous that, but okay. So she shoots the Borg Queen. The Borg Queen is dying. The cop gets a bit of shrapnel. And the Queen manages to trick Agnes to go right up next to her. And then she pretty much just assimilates Agnes right there. And now Agnes and the Borg Queen are both together. They do try to hide it through the episode. But listen, we all fucking knew that was going to happen. So I wish they just got on with it. Not just try to hide it to the end of the episode thinking it's a massive surprise. Because it really wasn't. So the crew get back to the ship. They see the police officer there. Agnes has apparently fixed him up. Removed his spleen. Did they replace it with anything? They never say it. So the crew tried to put the police officer back in his police car. And then Picard and the Watcher arrive on the ship. And the Watcher sees the body of the police officer and says, is that a dead police officer? And Picard says, no, it's obviously... There's obviously an explanation for what's happened. Blah, 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 blah. Whilst all this is happening, we get a returning person. A returning person who is getting beyond ridiculous being in this many episodes now. Which is Brent Spiner. Okay. I get that. I like Brent Spiner. I think he's great. But it's getting beyond ridiculous now with him being in all these Star Treks. Okay, it really is. Again, the Soong DNA must be the purest DNA in history since they all look a fucking like. I mean, my God, they all look exactly alike. So he is an ancestor of the Soong. Soong's doctors, all of that. So Dr. Soong has a daughter, and it turns out it's Soji. Soji is his daughter. Right, I thought we got rid of her. Why is she back? Like, who, oh, my God. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. This whole fucking... Okay, so Dr. Soong, he got fired and had his license taken away because he wants to experiment on humans. And he's doing all this because his daughter has a disease that makes her going out in the sun poisonous. So he's trying to cure her so she can have a normal life. But apparently he's broken the rules. So he got his license taken away. And Q offers him a deal to save his daughter if he helps Q stop Rene Picard going on the Europa mission. Soong doesn't really want to do it, but he loves his daughter, so he decides to help. Q gives him some vial that helps his daughter for a few minutes to show him that there is a cure for his daughter, but he needs to help him first before he'll give him the real cure. So Dr. Soong pretty much says, I'm at your mercy because I love my daughter. He agrees to help Q, and Q pretty much has Soong on his side now to help him stop Rennie going on the mission. Again, I like Brent Spiner, but Jesus Christ, it's getting beyond ridiculous seeing him in so many shows playing the same fucking character. It doesn't make sense at this point how his family can have the exact same person in every fucking timeline. It's weird. So the Watcher teams up with the crew, with Picard, they pretty much explain what the plan is, which is to get to a gala to help boost up Rene Picard's confidence to get her on a mission. Because her being on that mission is just so damn important. And in the same scene, Picard says that humanity do not know anything about this era in time, which pissed me off it absolutely pissed me off, because you beamed in 2 months, I think, before the bell rights are supposed to happen. Humanity knows this time period. You fucking twat. So they have to go to the gala. Agnes says that she knows how to hack into the security systems because she took that back in her school days for some fucking reason. And she knows how to hack into all these systems and get Picard and the team into the gala to get to Rene to help her confidence. That is literally what the plan is, to help boost Rene Picard's confidence to get her on the fucking mission. That is what is going to save the fucking Federation. To boost a girl's confidence. That is what... That is what's going to save humanity from a fucking fascist dictopia. My fucking God. So, Agnes manages to get into the party, but she acts as strange as fuck to get caught by security and to be put into a security room right next to the security system for some reason. They don't put her in a cell or a interview room. No, they put her right next to the most important thing at this gala. Are the writers just incompetent, or are they seriously deranged? Why? I'm not even going to try to explain it. Just absolutely fucking stupid. And the episode ends with Agnes sitting next to the Queen, who is inside of her, and that was supposed to be a oh my God, that really happened moment. Which it wasn't. It was fucking dumb. And the episode ends with Picard and Rios in line for the gala, waiting for Agnes to hack in and give them access to the gala. And the episode ends. What a pile of shit episode this is. I'm fucking done. If you like the video, give it a like. If you dislike the video, give it a dislike. And do think of subscribing if you like my content. Hail the Fan and Menace. Long live CG. Fuck SJWs. Bye.